Hello everybody, today I'm going to be making a video about how to get a lot of rough stone. So we're going to need to start here at Sand Grain Bazaar, and we're going to be heading just northeast to a place called Pilgrim's Haven. This is a place where you can get a lot of rough stone. And I'm going to be taking you through this, but basically you head due east out of Sand Grain Bazaar, follow a ridge line slightly to the southeast, turn north when you see a road heading up, ride due north for a couple minutes, and you arrive at Pilgrim's Haven. Now I'm going to be taking you through this route. I did mention it in my first video. Now remember to have purified water to cure sunstroke during the day, star anise tea to cure hypothermia at night, and health potions if you've run out of those other two. Also, if you're playing a wizard or witch or Valkyrie who has healing magic, you have that as a backup as well. Like the Healing Lighthouse, for example. Okay, so we are ready to depart. I'm going to mount on my trusty steed here. We're going to head out. Now, you'll notice once I get out of here, the map's going to go blank. Just keep an eye on the map in the upper right-hand corner there. And 3, 2, 1, there it goes. Okay, so we are off the map. We're heading out into the desert, the great expanse, vast and unknown tracts of sand dunes, scorpions, and foxes. Now, the little scorpions are still way above me. The desert foxes are they're 1 or 2 levels above me, but I wouldn't recommend heading out here unless you're level 40 plus. You don't want to fight anything out here, especially the large scorpions. The large scorpions still show up as purple even to this character, so they've got to be at least 10 levels higher, so they're closer to level 60 as far as this goes. Okay, so we came due east out of Sand Grain. We hit this ridge line. We turn slightly to the southeast, and you can watch my general direction in the mini-map at the top right. Basically, whatever direction that my little white character symbol is pointing is my general direction. And that's pretty much all you have to go on at this point. I would recommend you come out here in the morning if you can, because the light's much better. The failing light actually gets kind of difficult when I try to come back here later, because it is getting to the point where you can't see beyond about your lantern circle. So anyways, you keep riding, keep following this ridge line around, and eventually I'm going to turn slightly east by northeast here. Got to get around. I see the trail at this point. So, let's see here. Should turn north. There we go. Alright. So this is the one trail road leading up, and I'm essentially going to ride due north for about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. And I haven't noticed at this point in the video, but I had sunstroke right now, and you see my health has dropped by about 1/3. So I'm going to stop here. I was taking screenshots to reference for later just in case I needed them. I still haven't noticed I have sunstroke. At some point I do notice. So we're going to ride due north. Yeah, I think when the screen starts giving me the thump thump heartbeat thing is when I actually notice. You can see the thermostat symbol down there. It says 9 minutes, or 9M, it's 9 minutes of heat stroke. There we go, I noticed. Alright, drink some purified water. Good job. Alright, so that'll temporarily cure that. It does seem that sunstroke will actually come on more frequently at night. Or, excuse me, more frequently in the evening. In the morning, it comes on once every 5 minutes or so, and then as the day progresses, it comes on quicker. Okay, so we've hit this first rock structure. You go around this first part here, and you see the people on the hill and the giant scorpions. Well, Pilgrim's Haven is just in that little valley down there, so that's where I'm headed. And try to avoid the giant and aggravated scorpions. You find the pole sticking up, and you turn off here, and you've arrived at Pilgrim's Haven. Okay. Alright, hop off the horse here, and I've got sunstroke again and haven't noticed. There we go. Okay. So, now, scattered around here, you're going to see these piles of stone. I'm going to heal my character real quick here. Alright, so you're going to see these piles of stone piled up. So, the easiest thing to do is actually just hop on top of these things and just pickaxe, pickaxe, pickaxe. You see more piles of stone. Now, there's also stones on the ground that you can gather from. There's some more piles of stone over here. So those were the two main groups that I used. There's some smaller piles of stone over here. So you can see you run up to and you get the option to gather from them. There's also different trails of stones, and there's also different grave sites scattered around that have rocks you can gather from. Okay, so be sure you got a pickaxe equipped. And let's go over here and pick your favorite stone tower, and let's get going. Now, I did actually forget to hit my worker's elixir. So here we go. I realized that. Like, okay, wait a minute. Yes, I've got skilled worker's elixir and worker's elixir in case I run out of skilled worker's elixir. So, alright. Equip that now. The video speeds up at this point because I didn't want to make you sit through like 7 minutes of me just pickaxing rocks, so I sped it up to about a minute and a half long. Lots of pickaxing. As you see, I'm not having to move very much. That's one of the great things about this area. You can basically go stand on a pile of stones and just pickaxe and pickaxe and pickaxe over and over again. Now, at the end of these 7 minutes, which is how long this, or 8 minutes, which is how long this elixir lasts, I'm going to just show you what I got in that 1 8-minute run. So, lots of pickaxing. Not a lot going on here as far as commentary because you already know what I'm doing. But like I said, the easiest thing is to get on top of the stone piles, and then once you run out of stones, step down halfway, and I got over here and I found that somebody had already cleaned these out, or at least they hadn't respawned yet. So I started looking for rocks on the ground. Start finding rocks on the ground that I can pickaxe. And start looking around for some more. Find some more rocks on the grave sites here. This pickaxe, just go after it. Now, if that second pile of stones had actually been respawned, I would have got more stone than I did in this 8 minutes. But I still did pretty good. You're not going to find anywhere else on the map where you're going to get this much rough stone in such a short amount of time. Okay, so I got sunstroke again, didn't notice for a minute. There we go, we're almost down. Okay, and 8 minutes is up. Okay, so I finished it with one last one. Okay, video's back. Okay, so 81 rough stone, 12 zinc ore, 50 copper ore, 6 iron ore, and a jewel embedded crystal. So, not too bad for 8 minutes. You're not going to find anywhere near that drop rate for rough stone anywhere else on the map. Now, my character is skilled level 3 at gathering at this point, so I put a lot of time into this. This is about my 6th or 7th trip out here. Okay, so time to GTFO. So try to not aggravate the giant scorpions with purple text. Okay, so it's important to remember right back around past these same white poles, and you're going to turn slightly left. And you're going to go up to that rocky ridge line. If you don't do this, you're going to get lost. I've gotten lost several times up here. There you go. So use that as a marker and basically head due south at this point. And you want to stay slightly left of this ridge and slightly left of the peak of this next ridge up here. And I can't give you an exact determination of how slightly left, but when I get over here to where it drops back to the valley floor, take one wrong turn, and do get horribly lost for about a minute, so that's always fun. Right, so at this point I should be turning slightly more left. You see the light's really getting bad, and I'm having trouble distinguishing figures in the landmarks. So I get over here, and I'm like, this doesn't quite look right. Well, it's not right. Turn there. Angry scorpion over there. Nope, not going down there. Okay. Turning back. And there's a trail. Okay, that's what I want. A trail going down to the valley floor. Get off this plateau here. Okay, so as I mentioned a moment ago, I actually do get lost. Trying to go back to Sand Grain. So what I should have done was follow the ridge line around again, because I came in following the ridge line. So the mistake I made was just heading due west, and I leave the ridge line, I head due west. I should have followed the ridge line up a ways. I thought I was just heading straight back to Sand Grain, but I do get just a wee bit lost here. Now, some of the other trips that I've come out on, I've spent maybe 30 minutes, and I've left with 350, 400 rough stone. It's really just dependent on how much personal energy your character has. Your gathering speed and your gathering skill level are going to be the things that really determine how much you actually get. I would recommend you bring 3 or 4 good pickaxes with you. If you're using the cheap ones, bring 10. No joke, bring 10 of them because you'll need them. And then okay, so back to my getting lost here. Like I said, I should have followed the ridgeline. I wind up somewhere just south of Sand Grain. And I'm trying to get the map to come back active, but it doesn't do it, of course. And then I realized my mistake. I turned north, and I'm like, what is this thing over here? Which I'm not even sure what it is. I still don't know what it is. Right around that. Looking for anything. Some kind of landmark. Hasn't happened yet, and I got sunstroke and haven't noticed it again. Okay, wait. I see something. Is that a building? Get around the cactus. Come on. Hey! Okay, troops that are just south of Sand Grain. Good. So, that's the ridge, or that path right there. Now the map's back. And now we've arrived back in Sand Grain. Okay, and I still got heat stroke. There we go. I saw it finally. Okay, good. Alright, guys, so that is going to be from Sand Grain to Pilgrim's Haven and back again. Hopefully you have a better sense of direction than I do. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you very much for watching.